here's your #1 featherweight contender. He got through a murderer's row to set up this shot at the title, and he knows this may not come around again. He's trying to make the most of it here tonight and head back home, the newly minted UFC featherweight champion of the world.
The winning streaks that you have to have in order to get a featherweight championship opportunity is so great that when you get here, you have to make sure you're ready. This young man is ready. He's prepared mentally. He's prepared physically to go out there and try to become a champion. He told us time and time again, I'm the next Max Holloway. Let's see if he can get it done.
It is so hard to get to this spot at 45, 55, 70. He has done it. Now the question beckons, is he good enough to dethrone the champion? So here's the UFC featherweight champion, Ilia Topuria, undefeated when he arrived at the title fight against Alexander Volkanovski, and he was able to break through and get the job done. There is an undeniable sophistication to his game. He is a layered striker. He can grapple, he can wrestle. I haven't seen anything resembling a weakness on film, but I think his greatest asset is his ability to stay calm, cool, and collected in combat, and also to exercise some patience when it comes to pursuing a finish. He's one of the best finishers in the division, but it is never forced, it is never bat out of hell, and that's why right now he's the hunted and not Volkanovski at 145 pounds. Tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the Destroyer. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Ilia Topuria.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, so here he is, the still undefeated Spaniard, Ilia Topuria, and even before he became the world champion, his Instagram bio said UFC featherweight champion. Self-belief and confidence are not issues for one of the more sophisticated fighters and athletes on this roster. He just has a wisdom and a maturity that belies his years, and that's why even in a matchup like this, he will be patient, he will be calculated, and when a window opens to close the show, more than likely, he'll close it. Oh, a huge block there. Single collar tie out. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. And doing work with the jab. Topuria gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Oh, nice. He's got to find a way back to his feet. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. Some way he got out. These guys are are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Topuria getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are. Oh, nice headlock. That guillotine is very tight. This has got to be the end of the fight.
Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked the lock. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Ilia Topuria. Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Oh, clean hook there. Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Yeah, he's hurt really bad. Oh, nice body shot. There you go. There you go. Gotta be careful here.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
He passes to half guard. Oh, right into mount.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Ilia Topuria.
Great job finding his shots from the top position. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
These ground strikes are starting to add up.
I need you to move, scramble.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Seconds now to go in the round. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head.
Hard elbows, hard elbows.
Under a minute now in round two.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
These grounds. Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And now, I think he's looking for a submission. He's going to start to chase the arm triangle.
Oh, might get the win here by finish.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up. Good round.
Listen, probably lost that round. I need you to be first. Let's
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch. And every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight.
Oh, nice combination, yeah. No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to the opponent's neck, and try to choke him out and finish the fight.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? Change of the position.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
Now he's going full mount. Oh.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Johnny, then he just gets up. Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm. He's out. What submission defense on display?
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Ready? Ready?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down.
Good. Keep the pressure on him. You're doing great here.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Let's go. More. That's perfect.
All right, well, good news is he blocked it. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back.
And now he's attempting to choke.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
I need you to scramble.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut. And it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come.
Armbar set up here.
Nice setup on that armbar.
Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tight.
It's starting to get really tight in there. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Getting him out here. Great submission defense.
We got to scramble here.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out. That's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of taking this to attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up.
Oh, how about the end of that round? He got knocked down just before the horn. Saved by the bell. So now back to the stool. He has only 60 seconds to recover. We'll see if physically he can keep himself in this fight.
5 minutes to get this victory.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round. Oh, nice jab up top by Topuria.
I don't know how many times he can get hit in the head and stay in this fight.
Oh, nice ankle pick there. His wrestling chops on full display tonight.
Full display, and it also shows you, John, that this might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
All right, to the big story.
There it is again. Look at that. Another takedown land.
Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Oh, he just continues to attack that cut around the eye. Gotta think his vision's compromised now.
As he should. right? He sees the blood pouring into his opponent's eyes. His opponent now is squinting.
Topuria's got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here.
Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
And now he's got the back.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Topuria's now dealing with a cheek cut.
Side control, he's pretty safe there.
Relentless pressure from the top by Ilia Topuria. Oh, another heavy shot gets through. Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Topuria.
And now he's in side control.
20 seconds left.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Topuria. All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 49-46, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Ilia Topuria!
All right, so there he is, came in the champion, and he will exit that way as well. The UFC's king at 145 pounds. This dude might be the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
He may just be the best fighter across all divisions inside the octagon.